basically, I don't really have nothing right now currently to put the damn phone on to shoot from. So I got to get something a little bit better than this. We gonna figure something out. Maybe we cop something today. How's everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's evening, beautiful day. Okay, I think I figured out why we was having the reception problems the other day. Apparently, my phone over here affects that phone over there. So that could also have added to you people getting. Yeah, people are getting kicked. Hold on, let me put this up against something else. There's also a magnet on the thing that just added. That solved most of the problem. So we can send out some notifications. I'm not gonna be able to be on this phone that much because it messes with the frequency or some shit. I just figured that shit out yesterday. I was in here not all yesterday, but I was in here for about 20 minutes trying to figure out what the problem was. If y'all getting kicked, somebody please put that you're getting kicked. I don't know what's going on right now. If anybody is getting kicked, please put that you are getting kicked. Could I pin this comment? I can't even pin that comment. All right, so we're going to have to pin the Cash App. So we're going to do that right now. And I have a whole conversation I want to have with y'all, just so we could be clear. So I want to digress. I want to have an open discussion today for multiple different reasons, because we're going to be talking about YouTube and YouTube content creators today, because we got a choice, but we don't really got a choice. We're going to be talking about YouTube and YouTube content creators. None of this is for beef. So I'm going to try to do this once again. I'm going to try to speak about YouTube content creators in a very fair manner, and we're going to see just how much hate I get back for it. But I'm not here for the arguing. I'm not trying to argue with niggas. I'm not trying to, I don't know, I don't understand. Like, okay, so I'm not here to have beef and argue with niggas. I just want to talk about a thing. I'm just, best way I can put it, I'm trying to say it. So hold on, I'm doing the thing. All right, so listen. Could we stop having niggas come on YouTube, just say that there's some kind of blood nigga or some kind of crip nigga or whatever gang they, GD or BD or whatever gang member that they decide to be, say that they were a part of, and nobody do any actual vetting of the process before they allow for these people to be talking forever, one way or the other? Niggas ain't even vetting these niggas. I'm going to explain something to y'all, and I'm going to be quiet because I don't want to say who the specific person is. But there's a dude, right? He has absolutely no real street cred. He got locked up on some bullshit, went to jail, did nothing in jail at all. But speaking, he knows everybody's secrets. So since he knows everybody's secrets, he comes out of jail and people are giving him a respect or whatever the case is, but only because they don't want him to snitch on them about random shit that they might have gotten involved in that they probably don't want people to know about. This doesn't make the nigga real. Copy? If you got a dude that he just knows secrets about other niggas, so that doesn't make the nigga real. That doesn't mean shit. I seen the same dude run from more than one person. Well, heard about the same dude running from more than one person. Running. And when I say heard about it, I mean the people who were on the scene that saw him running were the ones that told me. So the point in which, I'm not trying to go into who it was. So the point in which I'm trying to make, could we please just vet these guys a little bit more? We got to do better. A lot of the time, I just don't want to have nothing to do with this side of YouTube. I'm not even going to lie. I don't want to have nothing to do with them because I want to win. And I don't think niggas want to win. I think niggas want to bicker. I think niggas want to be the best loser. All of them niggas on the other side of YouTube, all the niggas on the dirty side of YouTube, they just want to be the top loser. They don't want to win. So if you happen to end up on the dirty side of YouTube and you want to win, you're literally in a bunch of people that they don't care about winning. All they care about is being the best loser. Now, hold on. Let me say something real quick. Shout out to Scheme Team. I don't really know the brother too much. As far as I know, the nigga might hate me or he don't hate me. I don't know. I don't know the nigga. But shout out to Scheme Team. He got his channel back, apparently. Scheme Team is apparently got his channel back. I saw him post something today, and this is why we're having this conversation, because I thought it was interesting. Now, I don't know how true what he's saying is. I don't know this gang shit, so I don't know how true it is. But he's basically saying somebody, who I'm not going to say name, is a fake whatever, right? And what I'm saying is that I don't care what anybody is as long as the message is coming out right. But I also don't want you faking to be something you're not. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Also, it's open discussion, so put anything that y'all want to talk about in the chat. But I want to start the show off talking about the title in the comment, title in the description that a lot of y'all might be looking at. And it says, should Jack Frost quit YouTube? I'm trying to make sure everything is cut off so I don't accidentally affect the shit. It says, should Jack Frost quit YouTube? We're having this discussion today because I've said something about 20 or 30 times on this channel. Are there anybody that could comment? If there's anybody on the green team that want to weigh in on this, tell me if I told y'all this already. I said that if you message me ever, and any message that you send to me is about me either quitting YouTube or about me not going harder, then I'm just going to block your message. I'm not commenting back to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm just going to block the message. If you send me any type of energy at all negative about the platform, about how I should quit, how I should do something else, anything along those lines, I'm just going to block you. Has anybody remembered the fact that I've been telling people that for like 2 or 3 years now? If anybody remembers that, put it in the chat, please. Everybody should remember that. So somebody hits me up, and they say that they're a supporter of the channel, and they did drops before, and they're a member of the channel. So I have to assume that they're a supporter of the channel. Shout out to DMW, shout out to Darkwing. How you doing, Darkwing? Also, shout out to Prince to Amir. We're not even doing roll call. I'm just talking. So just come in and chop it up, and we right there. DMW said, Darky said, son, I know you're not going nowhere. Hold on, let me tell you about what happened. So dude hits me up on Instagram. I'm not showing you what the message is saying because it's not even, I'm not showing what the message is saying. I'm going to tell you what people do sometimes. Sometimes people will say a thing because they're trying to plant a seed. But if you confront them about the thing that they're saying, they're going to say they didn't say that. But in reality, what they're trying to do is plant a seed. I'm like this. If you try to plant a seed on me, I'm going to go against it as hard as possible. Period. I'm not going to give up and I'm not going to give in. Have y'all seen me give up or give in to anything on YouTube yet? Put it in the chat. Have y'all seen me give up or give in to anything? Put it in the chat. Or have you seen every single time something has come up, I fought against it? So dude pops up in my DMs. I read the first couple of lines and it basically says I should get a job. Boom, I just dubbed him. That's it. I'm not doing that. Boom. So you know what he does then? He then goes, after he figures out he's blocked on Instagram, because I'm assuming he then tried to send me back more messages. He then goes on IG, on my fucking YouTube, and he starts harassing me there. Basically upset that I won't talk to him about me quitting YouTube. So now he doesn't want to be subscribed to the channel no more unless he has the right to talk to me about how I should quit. This is not me playing victim. I'm going to explain something to y'all. You know what playing victim is? Playing victim is when nothing happened. Playing victim is not when somebody is doing something to you and you complaining about the shit. Stop listening to niggas that want to victimize people and don't want to be held accountable. Stop listening to people that want to do shit to niggas and don't want to be held accountable. Now this motherfucker, after I spoke to them, and I spoke very calmly and very nicely in the chat on YouTube, I explained to him what the problem was. But to this individual, unless I'm ready to have a talk with him about me quitting, he don't want to be a part of YouTube. He don't want to be a part of the BBN network unless he could talk to me in a manner that he could plant seeds in my head to make me doubt myself. Stop letting niggas gaslight you. Stop letting motherfuckers try to tell you what you could do with your life. Because I promise you, if somebody's trying to tell you what you could do with your life, and they really are being beneficial and really are trying to help you, and you decide not to do it, they're not going to get angry. They're not going to get mad. They're not going to get anything. Because they were really trying to help you and you didn't want the help. But you know what people do when they're trying to control you? They pretend like they're trying to help you. And then if you don't do the thing that they want you to do, they get mad, angry, and vengeful. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me what I just said that's incorrect. I'll wait. I'm not going to wait because I didn't say anything incorrect. So you just be sitting here quiet for hours. So homeboy that feels like the only way you could be a part of this community is if I allow for you to try to put negativity into my life. Peace. Shout out to you. I hope everything works out well for you. I don't know what to tell you. I promise you I'm not going to deal with anybody trying to bring negativity into my life. And I promise you I'm going to try my hardest not to bring negativity into yours. If you can't do the same, I don't know what to tell you. I don't respect that kind of energy. I don't respect the energy of you better take my advice or you better do the thing that I tell you to do or I'm not supporting you. What kind of shit is that? No, nigga, get the fuck up out of here. Don't message me either. Ever. Ever. Go make videos about how I didn't want to follow your advice and you couldn't control me like everybody else does. Go do that. Remember, there's a lot of enemies that are undercover friends. Also, this person's name was in capitals, so I always was ready to kick them. Just so we can be clear. Anybody that has capitals in their name, I'm always ready to kick you. If your name is all capitals, I'm not going to lie. I don't even want you here. I'm going to assume you're an op. You're going to have to show me different. What up, DeAndre with the seniors? How you doing today? What up, Arthur D. Glass? Let's get some comments going. Can we drop some for us? He says, good morning, brother. All is well this Monday morning. Sub BBN family. Everything is great, my brother. Everything is great. Don't let nobody lie to you. Everything is great. Everything is great. Ah, shit. Y'all about to get kicked. I can't even be picking up my phone. Somebody just asked me, am I a real counter on my opposer? Dude was like, is this somebody with 6 fucking followers asked me is this a fake account? Nigga, get out. What the fuck? Oh shit. I know this guy. Nah, it's me, homie. I met somebody the other day who was supposedly working in the field of some shit. Yeah, so that's what that's supposed to be. I don't know. I didn't know what was going on, homeboy. Shout out to homeboy though. I meet a lot of people. I'm going to say something real quick. I have this thing about me that when I want to meet people, I meet a lot of people. Can we hit that like button, please? We got 65 people in here with 16 likes. Can we please hit the like button so we can send out some notifications? I can't go back and forth on my phone, so when you send any drops at all, I got to call them like this. Because I got to call them when it pops up here. All right? Because I can't go back and forth on the phone, because when I go back and forth on that phone, it actually kicks y'all from the chat. So if you send me a message, that don't mean nothing. I'm just not hitting the fucking button to go read many of the messages unless the message is important. With that also being said, if you send me a very short message, I'll be able to read it right here. So I think part of the problem is that both of the phones is like connected. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, let's hit that like button, please. We got 67 people in here. Can we get those likes up so we could send out some notifications? God dang it. I do not know why that shit ain't going to my spam. What the fuck, yo? Some strange reason, some shit is not going to my spam. Anyway, let's get back to it. So for everybody that want to message me and try to plant seeds, I'm telling you right now, anybody trying to plant seeds about me ever quitting anything, I promise you that's just going to make me angry at you. I promise you that is 100% the only response you're going to get. You're not going to get any other response. Any response other than having faith that the thing is going to work, I am 100% not going to fuck with you. I'm just telling you what it is. I have blind faith about shit. And you'd be surprised at how often my blind faith works out. I literally put shit in God's hands so often. It's incredible. There's a certain person that they don't want to speak directly to me, so they get other people to hate on me because they know me personally, kinda. They know people in my circle personally more than me, and they see the way that I have blind shit, just random dope shit just happened to me because they personally been there with me and looked at me like that, like what the fuck? When random great shit just happened to me. So they don't really want to talk bad about me. They don't want to bash me. They're trying to get other people to do it. Because they even believe God is on my side. So, I don't know what to tell you. All of you niggas, keep doing what you're doing. I promise you the people that show support and love to me, good things happen to them in their lives. I promise you. I'm going to say something. We had a certain person who used to be an admin over here. They started getting mad job opportunities, and all of a sudden they started doing other shit and mad shit. We had another dude that was an admin over here. Their businesses started expanding. I'm not saying it was because, anything I did, but what I'm saying is when you do good in the world, God comes back and blesses you. That's what I'm saying. We had another person over here that was fake being friends with me, fake being cool with me. You don't want to know what they life looking like right now. You don't want to know. Let me blow my nose real quick. So don't have that energy for people. It's not a me thing. You just don't know who God fucking with. And you don't never know who you might be, what kind of, God might have plans, and you might be so busy like being evil, you might be fucking up some plans that God got. And then the next thing you know, you got negative shit happening to you in your life. That's another reason why I don't hate on people. I don't know what God got planned. Y'all motherfuckers be hating on people, and God got big plans for these people y'all be hating on. I want to tell y'all what happened right before I got into this spot. But y'all personally saw it. Y'all saw when I was working, when I was trying to do the lives at those places. My dude, not everyone, but quite a few of those people were coming in and making noise on purpose. One girl told me she did it on purpose. One girl literally came up to me and I said, yo, I was just talking to her and she said, yo, well, I did it on purpose because when I was doing the interview, you was talking, but I was in here doing my show before you came in to do the interview. So what are you talking about? So I was supposed to be doing my show. You come in to do whatever you're doing. I'm supposed to stop everything that I'm doing. that I was already doing before you got there? If you're trying to ever meet me and we in public, please bring positive, good energy. Because I promise you, if you don't bring positive, good energy, you bring that snarky, fucked up ass energy, I'm not going to vibe with that. Because I'm going to feel like I can't be positive back to you. If I don't feel like I could be positive back to you, I don't want to fuck with you. I'm going to keep it a stack. I only want to fuck with people who I could big up. I only want to fuck with people that when we together and we talking, like, I could say good shit about you, that I could amp you up, that I want to put batteries in motherfuckers' backs to get them to go do positive shit that's going to help their life. If I don't feel like I could talk positively to you, if I don't feel like I could talk to you in a way that we building and we trying to exchange good energy, I don't want to fucking deal with you. So all of those people that think that the only way to meet me is because I want to argue and debate, I fucking hate arguing and debating. I hate it. A while back, I was somewhere doing a thing. I run into a girl. I don't know her. Shout out to Devon Beecham with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? So a while back, so I'm at a place where I know a lot of people. The place where I'm at, I know a lot of people. A girl comes up to me, she's trying to holler at me, I think. She's not even unattractive. She's pretty attractive. She's trying to holler at me, I think. But her whole thing is she want to be difficult. So everything I'm saying, she's saying the opposite. She just arguing everything I say. So I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And she's just like, oh, you just can't handle a girl like me. No! No! I 100% do not ever want anyone around me that every single thing I say out of my mouth, you're trying to figure out how to make that an argument. I promise you, there is no person on the face of this earth that I want around me that whenever I say something, they're trying to figure out how to argue with me and debate. I promise you, if you're a female that think that nigga can't handle me, you're right. Because I only want people in my life that we're going to strive to do good together. I don't want people in my life that want to be difficult. That's insanity. I don't even understand this shit. This is a whole black woman thing too. Like, that nigga can't handle me. No. Why the fuck should he? Why the fuck should he deal with a difficult person? We're trying to build generational wealth. You're trying to build generational angst. We are not the same. Why in the fuck would I want to deal with... Why in the fuck would I want to fucking be in a relationship with somebody that I have to handle? Somebody explain that to me. Anyone. Explain to me why anybody would want to be in a relationship with somebody that they have to handle. What the fuck? It's not all black women, just so we can be clear. And it's not black women, it's hood women. It's a hood thing. And I'm going to explain to y'all what it really is. What it really is slavery. It's a slave mentality. Right? Because those same women that think that a black man can't handle them, when they go deal with another race of a nigga, a dude in another race, they're gonna be so submissive. You understand? When they go deal with I'm not gonna call out any race because it don't matter. A person of another race, they're gonna be so submissive. But when it comes to dealing with a black man, the black man can't get no respect. And it's not all women. Don't get this confused. I'm specifically only talking about the women that run around talking about a nigga can't handle them. Bitch, stay single. Why would you only want to be in a relationship where you can ruin a nigga's life? Because if a nigga gotta handle you, there's a good chance that more times than not, you're doing shit that's ruining his life or making him unhappy. Why the fuck would anybody want that? I don't know. Shout out to the niggas though. I don't know. Shout out to the niggas. There are men that want that though. There are no successful men that want that. I'll say that. There are zero success. I've never met a successful man that said, yo, I want a woman that just makes my life difficult. I've never seen that. Just like I've never seen a woman say, I want a man that just makes my life difficult. Because these things go both ways. It's just I'm a man, so I'm never trying to date a dude. So I don't know about that side of the coin. I wish I had a female over here that we could discuss this topic with. Because I'm 100% sure that women go through the same fucking issues. Because it's the slave mentality. The belief that you have to be hard to get along with or you're not valuable. You do understand that, right? That shit's bananas. Anyway, what else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 85 people in here. Hit that like button. Let's get up to like 100 and something. I'm not touching that other phone because I don't want y'all niggas to get kicked out. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. If we get the likes up to 150, we'll open the chat up. But that's only because we haven't opened the chat up in a couple of days with y'all likes. So until we start opening the chat up daily, we're hitting the likes, then I'll start lowering it. But if we're not going to open up the chat daily, I'm going to leave it at 150 because I'm fine with having a couple of people in here and me being able to just talk and do my show. I don't got to see the spamming. I don't got to see the weirdo-ass comments. I'm fine with that. Prince to Amir says, comply or fly. They got cups for all that handy stuff. Yo, look, I'm going to let you know right now. We have a problem in our community. It's not just women, it's men. It's a problem. My dude, I can't even explain to you. The girl literally was saying to me, oh, you can't handle me. I know how you like them. Like, no, I promise you if you come into my life to argue with me, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to avoid you. I promise you. I don't care who you are. I promise you, if you come into my life just to argue with me, I promise you I'm going to avoid you. And I don't care who you are. And I don't think you should care who a person is. If anybody comes into your life to cause you disruption, that's God telling you that your energies do not match. That's God telling you to stay away from a person. I'm going to explain something to you. When somebody talks shit about you, when somebody, how do you say this? Okay, so a couple of fucked up things happen because of this whole millennial shit, right? So now we believe we have to try to make friends with people who our energies don't match. I don't believe that. I don't believe we should try to make friends with people who obviously don't fuck with us. But there is a thing going on in the world where there's the misconception that if you don't get along with somebody, you should try to make it work. No, nigga. I promise you I'm going to protect my mental health. I promise you I'm going to protect my peace. I promise you. I got people that I wish I could talk to, but I know that I can't. I got people that I care about immensely, but I know I can't talk to them. Because our energies don't match. If I go try to talk to them, it's just going to ruin my day. And I got people that rely on me. Shout out to Harlem Latoya from Harlem. She says, with the $5 drop, what does the 5 fingers say to the face? She said, comedy time hour. I mean, yeah, we could joke about whatever. Put it in the chat. If y'all want to joke about some shit, put it in the chat. We could go. But hit that like button. We got 100 people in, man. Hit that like button. We got 27 likes and 100 people. Y'all never going to open the chat. I understand why people on the green team don't want to open the chat. I get it. But I don't understand how people that's not on the green team that's watching the show don't want to open the chat. The reason why I think there's only 27 likes is because I think the people on the green team specifically don't open the chat, so the rest of you rap bastards can't get in here. And then you guys don't hit the like button, so y'all guys can't talk, but you're sitting there. So I don't understand. You hit the like button, we get up to 150 likes, you can talk. Don't expect the green team to help you. I'm pretty sure the green team probably hit their likes on the way out the door. Don't expect the green team to help you niggas. What up, Miss Lady? She says, good morning, Frost. Time to do comedy. You belong on stage. You all... Really? Obviously, only the green team can answer. Who here think I'm funny? Put it in the chat. Everybody here that think I'm funny, drop a Frost. Obviously, only green team can do it. But everybody that think I'm funny, drop a Frost. Bring up a topic that y'all want to clown on. I'm here for it. It's only open discussion. I'm here for whatever y'all want to talk about. I'd like to be a little light this morning. It's Monday morning. Let's have some jokes. I'm cool with that. Let me plug this phone. It's Monday morning. I'm cool with some jokes. Nigga, this dude really hit me up and got upset that I blocked him because he was busy trying to tell me to get off. I don't know what he was saying, but once you say get a job, I'm dubbing you. I'm not even reading no more to comment. What the fuck? First of all, I have a career. Why in the fuck would I quit a career or even harm my career by not having enough time to put into it by going and doing something and creating another obligation? That doesn't even... Who quits a career to go to a job? Comedy shows go to amateur or open mics. You're new. Wait, hold on. Do they pay you for doing this? If they pay you for doing this, I will 100% go do this. Go find a comedy club for me to go. Yo, y'all know what we should do? Y'all should... Some of us, y'all know how I was staying in hospitals for a while, right? Y'all don't want to have like a vacation. Shout out to Dog Soldier. He said, check your DM. I am kicked. I'll keep looking for your name, homie, but I can't check my DM right now because it's going to cut y'all out of the show. But I'll keep looking for your name, homie. That's all I can do. I keep telling you, I don't see the name. There's nothing I can do. I'm not opening up the graveyard. I tell you what, this is what we're going to do. On Friday, we're going to do a show. Tell your friends. The show on Friday, the Tonight Show on Friday, if we get 500 likes, I will open the fucking graveyard. How about that? If we get 500 likes on the Tonight Show on Friday this week, if we get 500 likes, I'll open up on that show, I'll open up the fucking graveyard. How about that? I don't think we're gonna get 500 likes. We only got 29 right now. How about that? But I'm not, because I don't want to open the graveyard. So I'll give y'all an uncatchable fucking... This means y'all never gonna be able to do it. So because I don't want to open the graveyard, but I'm giving you an opportunity. All right? Because sometimes I think people get kicked on purpose. I can't find their name so they can get me to open the graveyard. Nope, I'm not opening the graveyard. I don't want to let those people out. I don't believe in letting people stab you 2 times. I don't believe in letting people shoot you 2 times. I don't believe in letting her cheat 2 times. I don't believe in that. That don't make sense. Y'all be letting people just do weirdo shit to y'all over and over again. Motherfuckers be like, yo, I didn't know she was going to cheat on me for the 5th time. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So you didn't know the 5th time? And you still think you should take her back? No, nigga. 0 things. What the fuck? This is crazy. Oh, wow. Just read a thing. I may look at it. We're going to have videos today. I got to go I don't got internet here, so I'm going to have to go all the way to a Starbucks or something in order to be able to put videos out. I got a hotspot, but I can't get my computer to hook onto my hotspot. I'll try again today. If I can get my computer to latch onto my hotspot, expect like so many videos today. Expect so many videos today, but that's if I could get my computer to latch onto my hotspot and I could find a couple of things I want to talk about. And I could think of about 3 things I want to make videos on right now, so that would at least be 3 videos. But that's if I could get the computer to latch onto my hotspot. I haven't been able to do it, but I do have a hotspot on both of my phones, by the way. Give me 1 second. I'm going to blow my nose over here. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. If we get 500 likes on the Tonight Show on Friday, I'll open up the fucking graveyard. Y'all want to know the funniest thing? There's only like 300 people in the graveyard right now. And like, one person probably owns like 50 of those accounts. Y'all do know there's really only like 1 or 2 people that come in here with all of those accounts, right? It's really like 1 or 2 people. Most of the people that hate me and talk shit about me, they just do it on the channels that they're on. They don't come over here. You understand? There's really only like 2 people. What up, Liberty Hazelton? He says, salute to the chick. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. I'm the type of weirdo that'll go to the fucking comedy show, not have nothing set up, get on stage, riff for like 20 minutes or however long I'm gonna be up there, and end up winning. Motherfuckers will be their whole real comedians. They have a whole team and shit. They done wrote all of those jokes. They done sweated, blood, sweat, and tears. And I just come up there and some whole random shit. Stand up on stage, just say some random shit. Just say, and 9 times out of 10, real random shit, and then end up winning. Niggas was blood, sweating, and tearing, and they still lose. That's some shit that happens to me. For real, for real. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the reasons why Kendra was like, yo, the weirdest shit happens to you. Everybody say that. Everybody that ever be with me, like, go a lot of places with me, they be like, yo, the weirdest shit happens to you. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, I don't know what to tell you. They be like, the weirdest shit all the time. I'll be like, apparently I get free shit a lot too. Like when I go to stores and stuff like that, I get free shit a lot. There's this one store where this girl, she just sells me everything for cheaper than what it actually is. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. This the store. I swear, I'm gonna be quiet because I don't want her to get in trouble. But this is the store. I probably need to get her number. There's a store that I promise you, there's this chick in there, young girl. She sells me everything for cheaper than what it actually is. This shit is lit. This shit is lit. I don't know what to tell you. Shit is all of the lits. When in there, I told her how much something cost, and it was higher. And then she still sold it to me for cheaper. I was like, yo, this shit was, I think it says $2. She said, $1.50 it is. I was like, okay. And then I went in there the other day and I was talking to her. And she went, slapped her. She, for no reason. She just did the whole cross the leg thing and slapped her ass. I was like, should I get her number? I'm not 100% sure. Am I supposed to get her number? Somebody put it in the chat. Am I supposed to get her number? I'm curious. Because I walk in the store. She's sitting there. We talking. We chop it up. I say a couple of nice things. Because, you know, I just say nice things. So I say a couple of nice things. And she is a cutie. Do not get this confused. And then she turns to the side while talking to me. Cross her legs. I'm not a real big leg crosser. And then while she's talking, she says, ha, 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 man. Oh, I was here for that. Am I supposed to get her number at this point? I'm curious. Put it in the chat. What y'all think I should do? I think I should get her number at this point. Nobody's commenting. What's that? I'm gonna blow my nose again. I don't feel well, so we blowing our nose, you rat bastards. So nobody thinks I should get her number? I ain't fuck her then. Not fuck up. She's dope as shit. Maybe fuck her. And I'll leave it alone then. Ain't nobody think I should get her number. I'm gonna leave her alone then. Hold on, let me blow my nose. Yeah, she's still giving me shit for cheaper. That shit's lit. I like her. She's cool people. I might hang out with her. I might not try to, but I might hang out with her. I need somebody to hang out with. Bag it up and put a badge on your spot. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I do not understand signs. So literally, sometimes female has to hold up a fucking arrow pointing down to herself for me to be able to see it. I don't understand signs. I just assume people is just being polite. That's what I usually. I assume people are being polite. I'm gonna turn this phone off. I mean, if I turn this phone off, will more people be able to stay in? Yeah, no, I'm asking you guys, do y'all think I should take a shot at it? I don't know. Is anybody having reception problems? Let me know if anybody's having reception problems, if you're having a problem getting kicked out or staying in. Yeah, nah, man. So I'm like, well, maybe I do. If I get out today, I'm gonna go run by wherever she be at and try to holler at her and shit. Give her my number or something. I don't know, take her number. Is it glitching bad, or I just turned the other phone off to see if that helps? Is it glitching bad? Let me know. Because I'm assuming that's why we can't keep over 100 in here. I'm assuming y'all getting kicked. Yeah, I'm assuming y'all getting kicked, so let me know what the deal with this. I gotta get Wi-Fi up in here, man. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta get Wi-Fi up in here. Let's get a Wi-Fi fund going to the cat. I need all the funds, man. What the fuck? I need all the funds, man. I don't even got furniture right now. I ain't got shit up in here. Let's get a I ain't got shit up in here. Let's get a fucking Wi-Fi fund going to Cash App, y'all. What the fuck? You got 91 people in here. Everybody drop $1 into the Cash App. You got 91 people. Everybody drop $1 into the Cash App. Let's get a internet fund going. Let's crowdsource our problem. I want to say something real quick. I want to talk about Clubhouse real quick, if you don't mind. Can we talk about Clubhouse for a moment? Does anybody else see Clubhouse as boring, monotonous, and repetitive? I think these Clubhouse people, like the people that have these Clubhouse channels that they run, just if it kicks you, come back, man. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm turning my other phone back on. As soon as I turn the phone off, it start kicking y'all. All right, so I don't know. I'm gonna turn the other phone back on. We can see what happens. It's just kicking everybody. At least the lights went up. But I know it's a reception. Look how many bars this phone got. Like this phone only got 2 bars. So I know I got bad reception here. I need the Wi-Fi. There's nothing I can do about that. Like even if I tried to use my hotspot on my phone, the Wi-Fi, like you understand what I'm saying? Like even if I tried to use the hotspot on my phone, my dude, I got 2 bars. How good is my hotspot gonna be? 3 bars. Like how good is my hotspot gonna be? No, I'm gonna tell you what the problem with Clubhouse is. The main people that run Clubhouse pages aren't social media people. The main people that run Clubhouse pages aren't social media people. They just want to have somewhere where everybody can yell and scream at each other because they want to act like everybody's opinions matter. If every single person's opinion matters, nobody's opinion matters. I do understand this philosophy, right? If every single person's opinion matters, no one opinion matters. You do understand this, right? Like, this isn't a hard concept to grasp, right? That's why if everybody gets a trophy, no trophy matters. If you get a trophy for just showing up to the event, how important is a trophy? If you get a trophy just for participating, how important is a trophy? Everybody is getting one. Everybody's opinion doesn't matter. Stop letting people tell you that. Only person your opinion matters is to you and to the people who value what you say and think. If you don't value what I say, my opinion don't matter to you. I don't understand why people want everybody to act like everybody's opinion matters. What the fuck? Everybody's opinion does not matter, man. Most people don't even have their opinions based on actual information. Most people's opinion is based on their emotions. Aren't we not supposed to let our emotions supersede our intelligence? Tell me where I'm wrong. Aren't we not supposed to let our emotions supersede our intelligence? So why will all of these people have these opinions based solely off of emotions? Are we supposed to hold their opinion at the same value or greater than the person who has an opinion based on facts? Just explain it to me. That's all I'm asking. So no, I do not think everybody's opinion is valuable. If you try to tell me your opinion, and then I ask you about the facts, and you know shit about the facts, I'm not going to care a fuck about your opinion. Because it's not an opinion, it's how you feel. Okay? So let's not get these shits confused. It's how you feel. I feel this way. But since some people's... Okay, the real problem is a lack of schooling. All right, that's the real problem. The real problem is our schools failed us as minorities. If you spoke to somebody that went to a school where it's predominantly Caucasian, and you tried to tell them how you feel and say it's your opinion, they're not going to respect it. They might not tell you because it's stupid to argue with you about it. You're emotional. If I ask you your opinion on something and you tell me how you feel about it, rather than I have this information, that information, so I think this happened. You're not telling me your opinion. You're telling me how you feel. Now, explain to me why I have to ignore a fact because you feel a certain way. Everybody's opinion don't matter, man. Stop letting people trick you. That's how you get, y'all motherfuckers is getting gaslit. If you think everybody's opinion matters, you're getting gaslit. I know people who their opinion is based solely off of what they could get out of a situation. So if that person's opinion matters also, that person's opinion changes depending on how much money they're going to get. That person's opinion changes based on what kind of, if they're going to be able to have sex with that girl. That person's opinion changes based on the situation. How the fuck does that person's opinion matter? It's in 5 minutes, it's going to be a different situation, and that person is going to have a different opinion. I don't got time for them. So stop letting people trick you. All right? Let's move on from that. But stop letting people trick you. Everybody's fucking opinion don't matter, man. That's why whenever somebody tell me their opinion, I start asking them what facts they know. If you don't know no facts, that's not your opinion. That's how you feel. All right? That's how you emotionally feel. And I'm okay with that. But don't try to argue my facts with how you feel. Because that's some bullshit. They kicking y'all out again. I don't know if I'm just losing reception. So I don't know if it's a DDS situation or if it's just, I think I'm just in a bad location, to be honest with you. I need internet in here so bad. You don't understand how bad I find here. Your Wi-Fi in here so bad. I can't even tell you where I'm at, so I know that this just might be a connection issue. I mean, I can tell you where I'm at. I mean, I'm actually living in a community that you wouldn't be able to get into if you just tried to walk around and try to like harass somebody. And if you actually did come to where I live and then you saw me and you tried to get some shit going on, you're probably gonna go to jail for a real long time because I'm in a really good community. I'm in a really good spot. I don't feel comfortable talking about it yet, but I'm in a really good spot. And if honestly, if you come over to where I'm at currently and you're trying to start any shit, there's a good chance you're not just gonna go to jail. They're gonna prosecute you to so many full assistance of the law. They ain't even gonna be funny. For real, honestly, I'm in a really good spot, in a really good place. I've been blessed by the Most High. For real, for real. The Most High. I'm gonna say something real quick, and this is why. Sometimes the Most High just send angels to you, right? You gotta be receptive. Sometimes we miss these angels because of whatever we going on in our lives and we're not able to be receptive. I'm pretty sure I'm not receptive to a lot, but the reason why I'm not receptive to shit is because I've just met so many evil people that it's incredible. Most of the people, okay, so never lose your childhood wonder. Once you lose your childhood wonder, then you're just basically in a time of time. Once you lose your ability to imagine greater, once you lose that thing in you that makes you believe the impossible, that makes you believe that you're capable of doing the impossible, once you lose that thing, you're not an individual anymore. You've been assimilated. Be an individual. There's enough people that fall in line and get assimilated. You don't have to be one. You can literally choose. You can literally choose your choice to be as great as you want to be. Choose that. Choose to be your best self. Your best self might not be a billionaire, but your best self might make 100, 200, 300, 400K a year. Your best might not have you marry Rihanna. Stay dreaming, always dream, don't lose your faith. Y'all getting kicked like hell because every time I start talking about good shit, y'all just get kicked. There's nothing I can do about it. But I promise you, if you know anybody that know me throughout the course of my life, they'll have so many stories about me having the whole world against me, about me standing by myself, where I got everything saying no, 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 and I'm saying, fuck that, I'm gonna do it. There's so many stories out there like that about me. And I'm not saying just new shit, I'm saying there's stories like that about me ever since I've been a kid, elementary school type shit. What up, Jay Hodges? There's a ton of stories out there like that about me. You wanna know why? Because no matter how tired I get, no matter how exhausted I am physically or mentally, I wake up the next day and I say, okay, this is a new day and we're gonna make this shit happen. I don't quit and I don't give up. And after a while, you get used to people being surprised that you're still standing. Let's get used to it. You get used to people just surprised that they couldn't kill you, just surprised they couldn't destroy you. You just get used to it. The reason I look at the world the way I do is because I'm so used to people coming and seeing my mission and not understanding it. And then when I'm trying to explain to them, you don't really understand what my mission is. If you want to ride with me, come on, let's do this. But I can't have you trying to distract me. And since they don't understand what my mission is, they're constantly doing things that's distracting. Some of these people want to be helpful, some of these people don't. For the people who actually want to be helpful and don't know how to help, There's better that I wouldn't be able to be as proficient as it as you are. There's a good chance I wouldn't even know what the fuck I'm doing, right? No fairness and no honesty. That's how some of y'all is when y'all step into this realm. You don't even know what I'm trying to do. You think you know what I'm trying to do because you might be listening to some other people that also don't know what I'm trying to do. I had a person say I'm a scammer. What am I scamming? What am I selling? What am I lying about? What am I scamming? Oh, he asking for money because he has to pay rent. How is that a scam? He asking for money because he needs to eat. How is that a scam? So all I'm saying is nobody knows what your mission is. Whatever your mission is, nobody knows what your mission is. You know what your mission is. Sometimes in order to add, you have to take away. Sometimes in order to multiply, you got to divide. Sometimes in order to stay true to your mission, there's a lot of roads you're going to have to walk alone. And it's okay. Because those roads wasn't meant for everybody. When I'm trying to do something and I see somebody coming with opposing energy, I just assume it's not meant for them. I'm just being honest with you. Maybe I'm supposed to go a place and get a certain thing and I'm not supposed to bring you with me. But I won't let you go. So you know what God does? God makes sure that you do a thing that I just can't live with. God makes sure that you do a thing that exposes your character to me. So I know that when I get to where I'm going, I can't bring you with you because you're going to be my downfall. There's a reason why I choose to talk positively about people. It's not because I can't think of nothing negative about them. It's because I want them to think positively about themselves. Because a lot of times the reason why people are just bad towards other individuals is because their negative perception of their own identity. So I want to big you up. I want you to feel comfortable with who you are. Not just so you don't say weirdo shit to me, but also because there might be somebody else that you might come into contact with and they can't defend themselves. They can't protect themselves. Maybe if you do the same thing to them that you're doing to me, it'll affect them even in more adverse reaction. We don't know. So that energy. Copy? What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. If y'all want to do saloon right now, we get a $20 drop right now. All drops afterwards will be saloon. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like doing the saloon now. I really didn't feel like doing it earlier. I didn't think I had the right energy. Hold on one second. I'm hoping the sun comes out and dry the floor so if I could streamline some work today, I'll have the opportunity to shoot a hoop or two for about an hour. I could really use a little bit of exercise, even though my knee is fucked up. What up, Jay Hodges? You came in? Oh, no, you been came in. That was 9:20. What time is it now? Ah, 9:20. Y'all about to get kicked as soon as I turn my phone on, so let me leave that shit alone. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. We got 102 people in here. Hit the like button. You already know they're going to kick y'all in a minute because my reception is terrible. We need to get Wi-Fi. Let's get a Wi-Fi fund going. I need to pay these guys like $100 to come here and install Wi-Fi. Let's get a Wi-Fi fund going. I don't know what to tell you at this point. Do you understand? Like, how is that a scam? Like, I just want to say something real quick. Do you know, like, what a scam is? A scam is when somebody say that they're going to give you something or do something and they don't. You know, that's what a scam is, right? You know what begging is? Begging is when somebody gives you It's when somebody wants you to give them something, but they give you nothing in return. Right? So literally, both of the things that I'm doing is neither one of those things. That's why you got to pay attention. People can only understand shit up to their intelligence level. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people can only understand shit up to their intelligence. Pay attention to these people that you see on the internet always bad-mouthing and bashing other people. People can only understand shit as to how smart they are. These are facts. A good deal of the time that I assume somebody's an idiot, it's literally because, to me, they can't understand something that is, I don't know, ABCs. I don't be thinking people is trolling. I be thinking niggas is stupid. So when I be telling y'all I'm not fucking with those people over there, it's not because I think that they're trolling. Even if they was just trolling, I probably wouldn't fuck with them anyway. I think a lot of the times these people just are really stupid. I think a lot of times these people can't even understand what I'm saying. They lack the ability to understand what I'm saying. And since they can't understand what I'm saying, they attack it. You do know you get into a lot of arguments. I don't even know you, and I'm going to tell you this, and it's going to be all facts. You know you do get a lot of arguments. You know you do get into a lot of arguments with people specifically because they can't understand what you're saying, right? Because they don't have the intellectual prowess to be able to wrap their mind around the thing you're talking about. So because they can't understand it, they feel stupid. They know they can't understand it, and instead of just admitting they don't understand what you're talking about, they attack you. You do know this, right? I'm not talking about the times somebody confuses what you're saying with another thing, and they think you're saying something other than what you're actually saying. I'm saying that happens also. Those people are just a little confused. That happens. I do that. What I'm saying is the people who they can't even understand what you're talking about. And instead of them trying to take a second to get the information and then process it, they would rather attack you. I'm talking about them specifically. Save your peace, man. Stop letting people think that there's something wrong with you if you don't allow for them, if you don't engage with them when they're trying to take your peace from you. When somebody trying to steal your peace and you don't engage with them, they're going to call you crazy. They're going to disrespect you. They're going to start calling you drug addicts, all type of other things. I'm going to tell you a funny story. So the other day I was hanging with somebody, right? So they went to go smoke weed or whatever. They popped out some weed and we went to go smoke. I took like 2 puffs and I put the shit out. They smoking, we talking. And then like right there you can see this nigga don't even smoke weed. And then we was talking and I was like, you see, I really don't even smoke weed like that. Right? Sometimes I do. If I'm stressed, I'm a smoking chimney. If I'm not super stressed, I don't smoke that much. And then the motherfucker made a comment and was like, yeah, because I see when you be drinking the Hennessy on the show, you be like, you know, it's fuck with you. And then I'm thinking to myself and I'm like, that's a fact. Why in the hell do people believe I'm a drug addict and I can't even drink alcohol? I'm about to tell y'all a funny story. So, shout out to my brother Bingo. Shout out to his wife, BQ, and shout out to Robin. So, an amazing cook. Amazing cook. All right? She's an amazing cook. I am not even going to lie to you. She's amazing cook. She cooks food like grandmoms. She's an amazing cook. So sometimes I go over there, hang out with them, eat and shit like that, right? So every time I go over there and Robin makes my drink, she makes basically the normal regular drink that you make for a house guest. You know, you don't want to keep refilling something. You pour, you know how you go to people's houses and they be like, yo, you want a drink? And then they pour you some shit and it tastes like they mix it and it tastes all like soda. You're like, is this really a drink or do you just pour me Pepsi? You do not got this problem with Robin. She got a heavy hand. If you come to her crib, she's all the greatest hospitality. All the greatest hospitality. I go to their house, I can't even finish a fucking drink. I can't even finish a drink. I go to her house, I can't even finish a fucking drink. I don't drink. I barely smoke. I was smoking a lot heavier back then. I was going through a lot of stuff. I barely smoke. For the people that's out here telling people I'm a drug addict, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, yo. What the fuck? Every once in a while, I may take a puff or two. But I mean, what the fuck, yo? I've been smoking on one blunt for the last 2 days, homie. It's not even a blunt, it's a joint. I've been smoking on the joint for the last 2 days. I don't know what to tell you. Y'all niggas people just be believing anything, man. Niggas be like, yo, that guy said something bad about that other guy. I'm gonna believe it. I don't got to mind my own. I don't know about no that shit. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. This is what we're going to do today, man. Positive vibes, positive energy. If anybody come up to you today and they try to put any negativity into your life, this is what we're going to do. First, whether you do it out loud or not, you're going to thank God for the opportunity. A lot of times negative things happen to us because God is testing us to see if we're worthy of something positive. So first thing we're going to do is thank God for the opportunity to show him that we're worthy. So when somebody comes up to you with some negative bullshit, they're trying to jump on you, mentally, you don't got to say it out loud because that's going to be inciting. But mentally, thank God for the opportunity. Or after the fact, verbalize it loudly. Thank God for the opportunity. All right? Thank God for the opportunity to show that you're worthy. That's one. Two, do not engage. If they tell you how they feel and it's something negative, sorry that you feel that way, try to get out of the conversation. Sorry that you feel that way. I don't necessarily agree with you. Yada, yada, yada. I'm sorry about this, but I do got to go. We're going to have to discuss this later. Never discuss it later. we have to talk about this later. I'm sorry you feel that way. Start apologizing to people, not for what you did if you didn't do anything wrong, but apologize for the way that they accept it. Because a lot of times we haven't necessarily done anything wrong. It's the other person's perception about what makes the things positive or negative. Don't forget that. It's your perception that makes the thing positive or negative. So we want to change our perception. And the only way to do that, the easiest way to do that is to have people around us that speak positivity into us. So we can start seeing the glass half full. That's very, very important if you're trying to manifest something positive. You want to manifest something positive, you got to see the glass half full. I want to explain something to you. So I'm in this spot now, right? So I had to go get my stuff from the other place yesterday because they told me if I didn't get it in a certain time that they was going to throw my shit out, basically. So yesterday I had to go get it. It took me all fucking day. I'm not going to go into it. It's okay though, because I'm happy for the hurdle. You know, we gotta be happy for the adversity that we get in our life, because the adversity that comes in our life is specifically meant to make us stronger. So we have to be okay with the adversity that we reach in our life. Is how we handle it. So I went to go get my stuff, right? So when I go to get my stuff, there's a couple of people that's happy to see me. They're like, hey, they looking like they're happy to see me. I don't necessarily think that that's the case, but they're like, hey, you know, whatever, right? Like, hey, hi, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I need to get my stuff. So talking to the people. I'm like, yeah, so there was an apartment that I thought this and that. Like the thing I already was telling you, I was gonna be here no time long. It was just how I was working on this particular situation. Now this particular situation manifested. I'm about to move into it. The person that runs the spot, that's the manager. First of all, I'm gonna say this much: don't hire somebody to be a manager of anything that's too pussy to let people know that they're the manager, so they can go make fucking decisions and blame it on a different person. The manager at the place is so pussy that he don't even want people to know he the manager. He say other people are the manager. Oh no, I'm not the manager. This other person is the manager. He the whole manager. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, yeah, we might do a video on that. I'm gonna do a video on so much shit today. Most likely, if I can get this shit to work that don't got nothing to do with hip hop, it's gonna be bananas. If I could just get I just gotta get Wi-Fi up in here. If I get Wi-Fi up here, we gonna be because as you can see, I can't even keep it live going. They keep kicking y'all out. I think they kicking y'all out because I don't got no reception. Look at my phone, 2 fucking bars, man. My other phone is 2 bars. Two bars. Can't keep no reception. That's why I keep kicking y'all. I don't know. I'm keep looking out the window because the sun is coming out, and I'm hoping that the ground is drying up so I can go shoot a little bit of hoops today. Just to work on the form a little. Could anybody comment? I want to know if anybody could comment. I don't know if anybody could comment because I haven't gotten a comment in about almost an hour. So I don't know how it is. I haven't gotten a comment in about 20 minutes, so I don't know if anybody could comment. Could anybody comment? Could we drop for us? Excuse me. I kind of think that's lit, that people watch the show, but they be scared to comment because they don't want to get kicked. I kind of think that's lit. Does anybody else have a platform that people love to come to, but they be scared they're going to get kicked if they say the wrong thing, but they still show up? That's lit. That's lit. You know how full our chat would be if people weren't scared they would get kicked? We'd probably have 400 to 500 people in here. That's lit. That's why they gotta get me on television. If I was on television, nobody would have to worry about getting kicked. People would just watch the show and bitch about me on the internet. Yo, imagine if I had a television show, man. People would just watch the show and bitch on the internet all day. Yo, Jack Frost, all types of different lies too. Jack Frost is an alien. I wonder what lies they're gonna make if when I'm waiting, I make it to the next level. They're gonna be like, Jack Frost is the alien. They're gonna be like, Jack Frost was born a woman. Like all the time, Jack Frost is really a white guy in disguise. They gonna have all types of lies. I wonder what the next lies is gonna be. I'm really confused. I'm really like, I'm kind of interested. Not for nothing. I'm kind of interested in what the next lies is gonna be. I'm not even joking. Some real shit. Kind of interesting. What is the next lie gonna be? What they said? They said I killed my daughter. They said I got this burn from burning the house down and killed my daughter. Yeah, the same daughter that comes on the program every now and then. What do the next lie is gonna be? Pretty curious. Yeah. What time is it? It's 9:20. I don't know. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm going to stay on if y'all got something to talk about. If not, I'm going to get my day going on and we might go live a little bit later in the day, probably like around 1 or 2, maybe we go live again. But maybe we'll go live throughout the course of the day and I'll give updates about shit. I don't know. It just depends. But I got to go check out that Starbucks. See if they got Wi-Fi. I need Wi-Fi in here, man. I just don't got the money to get it yet. because I don't have nothing distracting me at all. The only problem is I can't get my shit on the internet. That's it. I don't got shit distracting me. The only problem is there's no way for me to upload the shit onto the internet from my computer. There's no way I'm going to be able to do a hotspot. I can't even keep the fucking live on. How the fuck am I going to do a hotspot from my phone? Get Wi-Fi. There's nothing else for me to do. What, clean? I don't got no furniture. I don't even have furniture to clean. I need furniture. At least not to clean. I don't got no furniture. All I can do is straighten up. Yeah, shout out to Glenville. I used to live in Glenville. I had 2 houses in Glenville. I rented 2 houses in Glenville. Shout out to Glenville. Niggas was like, town's 5 miles out. You in New York and you like 5 miles is nothing. But 5 miles is forever when there's no buildings, no nothing, and everything look the exact same. 5 miles take forever. That burning heat. You think you're gonna die, nigga. So we only had 1 car. So you take the car. Well, we had 2 cars later, but when I first got down there, we only had 1 car, the Cadillac. If you take the Cadillac to town, then the other niggas, you stuck on the ground, you gotta walk to this damn ride and shit. There was cell phones wasn't a thing back then, so it wasn't like we had cell phones to pick up and be like, yo nigga, you missed me, come back and get me. So we drove to town, it was a wrap. Damn, when I was in Tennessee, was cell phones a thing? I didn't think cell phones was a thing when I was in Tennessee. I mean, they existed. They existed. Don't get that confused. But did I have one? Nah, not when I went to Tennessee. I didn't have one when I went to Tennessee. I had one before I went to Tennessee, and I got another one when I got back. That was back in the day when you didn't have to have a cell phone. I don't understand. There was a point that you did not have to have a cell phone, yo. Did not have to have a cell phone. Now if you don't got a cell phone, you're a fucking caveman. Fucking Fred Flintstone out this bitch. That's why the haters is mad. I'm not even talking about nothing that we keep like 100 people in the room and we just bullshit. That's why the haters is mad, man. So anything y'all want to talk about, or we gonna get up out of here and we gonna get our day going? Let me shout out everything real quick that did a drop. Shout out to Devon Beecham, shout out to Tanya from Harlem, and shout out to Dog Soldier, still trying to get me to unblock him. I don't see the name, homie. When I get the computer online, I'll check again, but I don't see your name. I can't unblock you if I don't see your name. And I'm not opening up the graveyard. Not opening up your graveyard. Those people want to, I promise you, once you show me you don't want to be here, I'm going to believe you, and it's okay. I was just applauding a single mother. I put up a comment, a post, just speaking positively about black men being in their kids' lives. And some woman felt the need to come in there and say, single mothers are good too. Like, that's crazy. Like, why can't we speak well about black men without people feeling like they need to qualify other people? Like, we can't speak positively about black men. If somebody says something about a woman, nobody's gonna come in there and try to qualify black men. We're gonna clap it up for you. You qualifying them, you saying something positive about a black woman, I'm gonna clap it up for you. I'm not gonna come in there and try to qualify some other shit. It's crazy why when you post some shit speaking well about black fathers that's in their kids' lives, that I just had a black woman coming in and had to talk about, what about black mothers? Like, what the hell? We can't ever speak positively about black men? Ever? Is this a thing? What the fuck? So I don't know what to tell you. People are weird. Yeah. Also, calling apparently kids raised by men are crybabies or some shit. So she was going all the way in. She was like, I seen you talking good about black men. I'm not here for that. She just immediately went in. That's a fucking shame, man. It's a shame that we live in. It's a shame we live in a society where black men and women are constantly seeing each other as the opposition rather than as teammates. It's a shame. Don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Huddle. I hope everything works out. I want to say something real quick. Shout out to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. So Rondell posted this, right? If y'all don't follow her on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing. Or YouTube. So Rondell posted this. She said, nah, not Meg Thee Stallion, who's out all summer on a bullhorn yelling, defund the police, not crying about how she's scared due to all the break-ins and crimes in California or celebs. Nah, Megan telling Charlamagne she wants to use her Second Amendment right. It's funny how everybody's switching up now. What you thought was going to happen when the wolves are hungry and your state has tent cities and it's hoodie season. The vultures will prey. But this is what you asked for and pushed for. Calm is knocking everyone down. I want to say something real quick. I think it's irresponsible to say defund the police. Now, I've been saying this, and I've been saying this for the longest. There's people out there that can't protect themselves. And there are actual criminals that exist. Please stop thinking everybody that gets arrested isn't a criminal. Sometimes criminals get shot by the police also. That happens. Please stop thinking that every single black man that gets arrested is innocent and needs to be freed. Please stop thinking that every single black man that gets shot by the police, it was his fault. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you're literally doing nothing. That's one. Two, I don't want to defund the police. But if we could take money and put it into our community, and one of the places that we take it from is from the police, I'm here for that. But if we're just taking money away from the police to take money away from the police, that's bullshit. Why? So some Democrat could go steal it? Notice, I'm always saying for some Democrat to go steal it, not so some Republican could go steal it. Because guess who is not talking about defunding the police? So I'm not here for the defunding the police. If we're going to fund the community, if we're going to get some PALs up, which police would then go work at, so that wouldn't be defunding the police. If we're going to start some community centers, which police can also still go work at, so that wouldn't necessarily be defunding the police. If we're going to do things in our community that's going to help the children with the money that you're taking away from the police, if we're going to take that money away from the police and do things in our community that's going to help the next generation, they put in New York City, let me explain this bullshit. In New York City, they have this new thing where they're putting up centers where people could go shoot heroin and do crack at, I think, and go do crack in safety so they don't die, right? Because of all the fentanyl overdoses, right? You know where they're putting up these places? They putting these places up in front of schools, homie. At least there's one school that has one of these places dead in front of it. Now, I don't know what to think about this. Are you trying to put it there so the kids see what not to do? Or are you trying to put it there so the kids see this is something that's normal? In any regard, I'm not here for it. I don't understand it. That shit makes zero sense. Now, when I was growing up, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I would never do crack. You know how I would never do crack? Because I grew up in the crack epidemic. I grew up when crack was a real thing. Not when y'all just talk about it. Nowadays, y'all just talk about crack. Y'all don't understand crack. Okay? Y'all just talk about that shit now. Y'all don't understand crack. Maxine said, defund the politicians. I'm all for... I'll come back to that. Give me a second, Maxine. I'm not against that. I'm all for that. But I think that there needs to be stipulations put in place. Because remember, when you defund the politicians, they have to figure out they don't want to stop making money. So they might be easier to get bored, right? They might be selling their vote a little bit easier, right? So defunding the politicians might create a different issue. But I do think that there needs to be something done. Don't get this confused. But check this out. I grew up in the era we know what crack does. If you grew up in the era I grew up in, you know what crack does. You're not using crack, homie. Not crack. Not crack. I don't even understand how they're still crackheads. Not the old crackheads. Them niggas will never die. I'm talking about, I don't understand how I can see somebody smoking crack and they younger than 35 years old. I don't understand, and they younger than 25 years old. There's kids out here in their teen years smoking crack, homie. There's 20-year-olds smoking crack. I can't even understand this shit. Like, how do you get involved? That drug has the most negative fucking connotations. You can literally be on heroin and get more respect than somebody on crack. So never crack. Also, generally speaking, I don't take other drugs either, generally speaking. But that's mostly because I grew up an athlete. So I always thought that if I smoked weed and then I would literally stop smoking weed because I was like, I think it's making me worse of I don't think I could play basketball as well if I'm high. So if I played basketball the whole entire day, I didn't smoke that day. So if I went like 2-3 days where I played basketball most of the day, I didn't smoke either one of those 3 days. Also didn't drink. Just later in life, I started having to drink after playing basketball, which is also, that's even terrible. I wish I never started doing that. But I started having drinks after playing basketball. So even to this day, I have a real bad cramping problem. So that's another reason why I drink lots of water, and I need to make sure that I stay hydrated just in general. I got bad cramping problems now, but I think that's because I used to drink after the game. I think that's one of the reasons why LeBron James also get cramping problems, because I think that after the game, he has wine. And that's when our muscles needs all of the protein. After you work out, that's when your muscles need all of the shit that you're supposed to. And I wasn't putting that shit in my body. I'm busy playing and drinking Hennessy. So this is back in the day, though. I don't really drink like that no more. So it is what it is. That's why I keep telling y'all, if I say that I'm going to have a drink with y'all, like that's something. I don't generally drink. So if I be like, yo, I'm going to pull up on the show, I'm going to have a drink. Y'all drinking with me tonight? Like, that's really something. I generally don't drink. If y'all want to choose a drink from, you know what? Do y'all want to choose a day to have a drink with me this week? Y'all choose a night, and on that night, I'll make sure that I have drinks available. I'll go get some drinks, and we can all have drinks and bug out. With that being said, though, I'm going to let y'all go. It's time to go. The show, we didn't even get to an hour and a half. I just got a lot of stuff that I want to do today, including I want to get a little bit of exercise. There's a lot of things that I want to do today. And I have to figure out how to upload videos without Wi-Fi, apparently. So I have to figure out some way for me to be able to go where I could connect my computer and get Wi-Fi so I could bring y'all some videos. So with that being said, I love y'all. Please, everybody, it's important to be a good person, man. For real, for real. Like, that's really important, man. For everybody that's like y'all don't want to be a good person because fuck other people. It's important to be a good person for your own damn self. Niggas be like, yo, I don't want to be a good person because other people suck. Nah, man. I think a lot of people suck also, but, you know, a lot of people don't. You know, who 100% I know don't suck? Me. And when I'm a good person, being part of a good person is being good to yourself. So when you're being a good person, you're being good to yourself. 9 times out of 10, when you're not being a good person, you're not being a good person to yourself. So be a good person to yourself, man. If you got people DMing you shit that is trying to, or you feel that is going against your mission, or they DMing you things that you feel is gonna, or is attempting to put cracks in your faith, that's God telling you that that person is bad for you. Just think about that for a minute. Imagine God puts you on a mission in life, and you on that mission, and somebody pulls up and tries to make your faith waver. That's God telling you that they're not for you. That's God literally pointing an arrow at them for you. Stop keeping people in your life because you think that you need people to tell you the truth. And start having people in your life that's ready to do whatever they need to do to help you with your truth. Do not misinterpret what I just said. We all got a truth. Our truth isn't for everybody. Keep the people from around you that their truth is basically telling you that your truth doesn't matter. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.